Hi guys, so today's video is all about low calorie density snacks. So we're going for low on the calories, foods that are going to fill you up and also that are high in nutrient density. So we don't just want like crap, we want good food that's going to fill us but not for too many calories. So I'd like to give a shout out to Will Tennyson and Greg Doucette for this video. I got some great ideas from their channels on this one. I mean, look how big this bowl is. So the best thing with all of these snacks is they take a real long time to eat. So it's not like a little square of dark chocolate or something like that. You get time to feel full and to feel satisfied, and I think for me that's a very important part of a snack, is that you feel satisfied afterwards. So this one is strawberry mango. Mango is quite high in calories, strawberry is quite low in calories. I find the mix of the two is really nice. With the sweetener, you can add that if you want. You can add more of it if you like it sweeter. You can add less of it if you don't like it sweet. If you don't like artificial sweeteners, then just leave it out. But I would say, for me, I use the organic unflavoured protein powder, so that's why I'm using a sweetener. I also use a more trusted sweetener for me, so natural one, stevia and erythritol, rather than I don't like some of the other ones like sucralose and those that they put in normal protein powder. So that's why I've chosen that. And yeah, so it did take me a while to get the hang of this. Having a good blender definitely helps. Sometimes it takes quite a long time to scrape down the sides and make sure it's blended evenly. For us, we use the Ninja blender because it goes up and down, so it starts and stops so it doesn't overload. And yeah, if you get it right, this is amazing. So definitely highly recommended by me. Okay, so once it's finished, you gotta test that it's ready. If it does not fall out, that means it's thick enough. So that's a protein ice cream. So for 400 calorie portion, we basically get about half the jug full. So if you don't like protein powder and or you don't have any, you could also do this like a sorbet, as same again as a low calorie treat. If you're doing that, so you could add some protein by mixing in some 0% natural yogurt, which generally has a lot of protein in there, so about 10 grams of protein per 100 grams, and the calories are pretty low on that as well. I use the Liberte one because I find that one tastes nice, and adding that in with mango is really delicious and make it kind of like a mango lassi or something like that. Preheating the pan, then I'm adding 12 grams of olive oil or coconut oil if that's what you prefer. Okay, then I'm putting one kernel in there as a tester, and I'm covering it with a glass lid so I can see what's going on in there. So here, make sure that the heat is medium low, it's not too high. Okay, so once this one pops, we know it's ready. The oil is hot enough, I'm going to take it off. We want to make sure that there's at no point there's any smoke, so I would tell you that the heat is too high. So I'm going to take out this kernel and I'm going to add 100 grams of kernels and leave that to sit for 60 seconds. Okay, so that's 100 grams of kernels gone in there. Okay, so we're going to let that sit there for about 60 seconds and put it back on the heat. It took me a couple of goes to get this one right, just to see what temperature is right. Also for me, the thickness of the pan makes a big difference. I used a really thin pan one time and that burned, so I use a nice heavy pot, and again use a see-through lid so I can see what's going on in there. Okay, so we're gonna leave that on a medium to low heat for about 2-3 minutes. This one you'll have to kind of mess around with. If you leave it on too low, it will take too long to cook and they'll be burned by the time they pop. If you put it on too high, same thing happens. So it's all just about kind of figuring out your pot and your cooker and getting it right. So a couple of practice goals is what I needed to get it perfect, but now it comes out that way every time. So well worth the effort. And remember, you don't want to see any smoke. That tells you that it's too high. Barely any kernels unpopped. So a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and this is ready to go. I mean, look how big this bowl is. Like, so not only is this a filling snack, but it's also like a pretty nutritious one as well. There's a lot of fiber in popcorn, and like there's only 3 ingredients. I got popcorn in there, I got salt, and I got olive oil. Okay, so the question is, how much does a teaspoon of peanut butter weigh? And for that, we're gonna put the peanut butter on the scales. I'm gonna press tare. So 0 grams to start off with. So I'm gonna take my teaspoon out. Okay, so 15 grams for this much peanut butter. So this is why I use powdered peanut butter rather than normal peanut butter. So take a nice heaped spoon. So this is a much bigger spoon than the last one, so that's 11 grams. So when I mix it with water, as you can see, you get a lot more peanut butter there. 11 grams here is 40 calories less than my spoon of normal peanut butter, so you can see where that can make a big difference. To start off with, we've got 100 grams of frozen raspberries microwaved for about 1.5 minutes. Option here to add 0-calorie sweetener. I added some stevia. After that, we're going to take 200 grams of Greek yogurt. So again, tearing my weighing scales and adding. We're gonna mix that in. After that, we're taking 3 corn cakes. We're gonna load on some yogurt. Top with some peanut butter. By 3. Okay, so still got a bit of yogurt left, still got loads of peanut butter left. Let's see how eating this one goes. That's really nice. So that's just over 200 calories for that snack.
I'm impressed, you haven't spilt any of it.
Oh yeah. It's a skill. Alright, give us a taste tester. Now I have to be careful not to spill it. Gotta get 2 hands. So how is it? Nice?
There's drips falling down. That's so messy.
That's promise.
You're doing a way better job at eating it than Ezra is.
It's not easy when you've overloaded the cracker. More peanut butter, the ratio's off. I know there's a rice cake under there somewhere. You have to give your dad some to try.
There's none of mine.
So thanks for watching, guys. Recipes are below in the description. Please hit that like button if you haven't done already. If you're not a subscriber already, hit the subscribe button, and any kind of comment or anything like that below in the comments section really helps with the algorithm and the spread of my videos. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.